What's up, guys? It's ZackGoes here, and today is a very special day, kind of. Right now, I'm gonna hit up some trails. It was just snowing out. It looks fucking amazing. Look at this. It was 70 degrees on Christmas, so this snow is a really nice gesture, you know. Global warming isn't complete bullshit, or I don't know, something about politics. Oh god, yeah guys, it was just snowing out, and the snow is sticking to the grass a little, but it isn't sticking to the street, so they're not a little wet. I'll be fine though, and I apologize in advance if my audio sounds a little different, because one, I'm on a lap bike, two, I'm wearing like a face mask, like a fleece thing, and that might muffle my voice a little bit, and I have a deck hat on top of that, so if I sound a little fucking stupid, that's why. This right here, this street is where I did my WR250R max speed video, so if you want to see that, link's on screen. So guys, something I was going to talk about today is something I talked about in a previous vlog, but the audio fucked up, is I work at a pizza shop. I've told this before, I don't know if any of you guys remember, but I do work at a pizza shop, and the other day this lady came in, and once in a while we'll get like a special order, or not special order, like a different order that's like kind of, when you hear it, it's like, what the fuck? Is this person on drugs? Like those kind of orders? And this lady was under the impression that that was one of her orders. Because it was like, alright, she came in, I was like, alright, like, what's your name? I'll get your fucking pizza. And she was like, I got the weird order. And I'm like, the weird order? She's like, yeah. And I was like, can you be a little more specific? She's like, yeah, it was the one with like no cheese, onions, and sweet peppers, which isn't that ridiculously odd. Like, I guess it's kind of out of the blue, but oh god, I'm sliding. It's like kind of weird. Like, I don't really think much of it. It's like, oh, they don't want cheese, like sweet peppers and onions, that's fine. But she was like, oh yeah, well, yes, I don't know. And she was like thinking she was hot shit because she had this weird order. Hey guys, the point of this story isn't about a weird order. I'll get to that. She goes, yeah, I know it's kind of weird, but I like it. And I'm like, hey, never limit deliciousness. And she was like, never limit deliciousness. That's like a really good saying. My son is a vegetarian. I'll tell him that. And I'm like, what? Like, I'm like, that's kind of, like, that's not what I meant by never limit deliciousness. I didn't mean, hey, you should eat meat, because deliciousness is the most important thing in anybody's life. It was more like, hey, don't limit deliciousness, as in, like, keep your options open. Don't just limit yourself to what you like. Like, try new things, and if you like it, you know, do it. This is kind of sketchy. Oh, God. God, leaves on top of snow and Enduro tires are not making the best combination right now. Fuck. God. Something tells me this isn't gonna go as I planned. But anyway, I was just kind of surprised that she didn't, like, respect her son's wishes of, like, not eating meat. He doesn't eat meat because he doesn't think it tastes good. He probably doesn't eat meat. Fuck. My guess is this, he doesn't eat meat because it's like, people have different reasons, but I would respect their opinion and not try to push it on them. Fuck. Maybe you can't hear me breathe as heavy because I have this fleece on. Fuck. I'm just gonna drop the fucking clutch. Oh shit. Guarantee people are gonna comment, that's why you shouldn't have got a WR250R. It's too heavy for off-road. Fuck you, I have Enduro tires on. If I'm going off-road that much, I'll put on dirt tires. There we go! Oh god, this will be interesting. My back tire's gonna slip up and shit. Anyway, so it's kind of appalling, because if I have a kid, I don't plan to have kids, but I also understand that, like, people say, oh, I'm never having kids, and then they fucking have like 10. So like, I'm not saying I'm never having kids, I'm saying like right now, I don't see myself having kids, but I'm always open to change if a situation presents itself. God. But I don't know, if I did have kids, I fucking respect their wishes. I wouldn't like force shit on them. Kind of feel bad for that kid. His mom is probably like, oh, it's just a phase. It's like, he sounds like an adult. Just like, don't be a dick about it. Speaking of snow, guys, let me... Fuck me. Another thing about snow is, I also am a, if you're an old subscriber, I mean really old subscriber, you probably know this, but I snowboard. The reason is because I broke my collarbone back when I had like a few hundred subs, and I felt bad because I couldn't put out videos. Shit! Officially, guys, dropped my bike for the first time. It's in neutral, that's why it wasn't working. So guys, if I just get up this hill, I won't have to go back down that. Hit me up on Instagram, guys, fucking posting this shit. You get to preview on shit. Okay guys, listen to this amazing caption. Snow plus leaves equals no bueno. Time to make some yellow snow, if you know what I mean. If I accidentally catch my dick in the camera, is that child pornography? Because I'm only 16, so I catch my dick in the camera. It's kind of gay. Oh god, guys, if I get pulled over, they're gonna arrest me for child pornography. Remember guys, I'm gonna give you some ZackGoes advice. If you shake it more than 2 times, you're just playing with yourself. Put it back in your pants and get back to business. Sorry to any female viewers, especially my mom. That was probably really weird for her. Don't watch my videos, mom. It's fucking weird. Before I was interrupted by this snow hill grass mixture, I was talking about how I go snowboarding. When I had a few hundred subs, I went snowboarding, I broke my fucking collarbone, I had to have emergency surgery, blah blah blah. Who gives a shit, Zach? I know. Alright guys, so you talk about the things that matter. Anyway, snowboarding. Snowboarding is something I like to do a lot. I try to go snowboarding every weekend, every other weekend. I go up to Blue Mountain, Pennsylvania. There's one in Canada, but it's the one in Pennsylvania. I got a season pass. Oh god, that is the same stick. Right there, that stick is the same one that made me go down on my TTR because I was coming in from the other direction. Almost got me, stick. Not this time. All the trails are erased. This is gonna be a fun time getting back. Anyway, so guys, if you are near Blue Mountain, I'll try to post on Instagram when I'm going up to Blue Mountain, and then maybe we can meet up or something. This isn't gonna be like an official meetup, but it's like, hey, I'm going up to Blue Mountain. If you're there too, fucking, I'll tell you what I'm wearing and we can meet up. Another thing that, I have no idea where I'm going right now. God, this is not good. Anyway, another thing about snowboarding is a few years ago, I would always listen to music when I snowboard. That's something I love to do. I almost can't snowboard without headphones, which I did last time I went snowboarding because the tips on mine broke off. They're little Samsung, and they have little plastic tips that make them feel more comfortable. Problem is, they fall off real easy, and I've dropped them on the lift. So I have the earbuds, they're just kind of useless because they feel like shit in your ear. So I went to buy some and they didn't have any. And that made me remember, you know, back to the times when I would snowboard and listen to music all the time. I used to listen to Eminem. That's back when No Recovery came out, or I was listening to it at least. I was never very up to date on music. I just kind of listened to music I liked. And if someone said it's old, I just said, fuck you. I'm trying to figure out where I am right now. But anyway, a few hours after I'd been snowboarding, I went to work and I had this song stuck in my head, and I was thinking, I haven't heard this song in forever. Like, why is this song stuck in my head? I think it was one of Eminem's songs, I forgot which one it was. But anyway, I had it stuck in my head, and I was thinking of why the hell it would get stuck in my head, because sometimes that happens, and nobody can explain it, it just kind of happens. So I was trying to, you know, think of like, what the fuck is going on? What I came to agreement on in my mind is that song is something I used to listen to when I would snowboard, and it made complete sense. It's like, alright, you snowboard, you fucking listen to that song, because like when I would snowboarding on a certain part of the mountain, I would remember a certain time when I would be on a part of the mountain, like a specific point, and then when I was on a part of the mountain 2 years ago, when I was on a part of the mountain, I was listening to that song, and I would have flashbacks of that moment listening to that song, and I thought that was just fucking crazy. So that's my idea on it. Our brain works in really fucking weird ways, and we still don't understand that. So it kind of confuses me of why we don't understand the brain, yet we have like laws in place and things in place that are based off of our understanding of the brain, when we don't even know what the fuck, like we don't even understand it. I don't understand why we would try to, or like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a mumbling dumbass and you guys are like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? But anyway, that's how my mind works. It's a little fucking different, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. So if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. Check out some, actually no, don't subscribe. Check out some other videos, and if you really enjoy, then you can subscribe. I appreciate that shit. Like for more, I try to respond to as many comments as I can. I'm out, boy!